Hey guys, Phantomato back again today with this week's Unturned update video. Yes, I know I have missed the past three, but don't worry, this one's here. And this one is a bit of a short one, but it does add a very awesome, well, two very awesome new items and some new, very useful item context menu options. So to start things off, we're gonna head through my big gas guzzling plant in the middle of this parking lot over to these big white thingies, and what these are fuel reserves. So they act a lot like these, except you can craft them as well as the gas tanks, wherever that is. But it's basically a gas tank or a gas pump, but a craftable one that holds 5 slots of gas, just like that. And you can craft them, put them in your bases, put them on the back of vehicles, and store your own fuel outside of gas cans at your base. And I think that they look pretty awesome. They have like this thing at the back and the tube at the top. I think they look pretty awesome, and it's way better storage than just storing a bunch of filled gas cans at your base for extra gas. So now you can just have one gas can or something. Very useful. Its ID is 1229 or 1229, and I say that these are pretty useful. And the same goes for this water reserve over here. It acts exactly like that, but in the title it is for water, so you can fill up canteens out of wells and water towers and put them in here to store at your base for later. So you only need to have one canteen, or you don't need to hold multiple water bottles when you need a drink. You can just have this in the back of a truck or in your base and just fill up your canteen from it whenever you get a little parched. Its ID is 1228, one less than that, and those are the only 2 buildable additions or spawnable additions this week. The other ones all have to do with in your inventory here. So the first one is craftable bandages, and it's like a shortcut for craftable bandages. So if you right click cloth and have 2 pieces of cloth at least in your inventory, there will be this new little button here that says craft rag, and if you click it, it does what it says. It crafts a rag. So this is useful for those in a pinch situations where you're bleeding out and you don't want to go searching through this horrible crafting menu here, and you can just quickly right click, craft badge, and there you go. The second thing to do with item context is crafting seeds out of foods. So you have that crappy moldy lettuce that is taking up 2 slots instead of 1, and you don't really have the time to go through your inventory, go through all the crafting, change them all into seeds, and there's only 1 there, so it's not like you can control click and craft them all. So same as the bandages, if you right click, there's a new button here instead of equip and drop, craft seed, and it does what it says, and it crafts 1 seed of that type of plant, which is also fairly handy, I guess, for saving space. The third one is right clicking and wearing clothes. There's a new button on clothes. If you click it, you put the clothes on, and yeah, it's really simple, and I do prefer control right clicking or just picking it up. But you know, for people who like to right click things in the game, I guess it's handy for them. And the last thing has to do with my beautiful maple strike right here. So before, to take off all the attachments, you'd have to equip the gun, hold T after it's done coming out, and then click every single one, right? And it takes so long, right? It doesn't take that long, okay? But it does take longer than it should especially when you're playing PvP and you're just standing here looking at your gun, not moving anything. People think you're just AFK, they're gonna shoot you and take all your stuff, and you're just in this menu trying to reconfigure your gun. Well, let's say you run into a gun. You don't like the gun, you like the attachments. You can pick it up, put it in your inventory, right click it, and there's a new button called Strip, and it detaches all the attachments, including the ammo of that gun. See, now it's completely empty. We have a suppressor, a vertical grip, a red dot sight, a tactical laser, and 73 shots of a military drum. And this is handy, especially in arena mode and high PvP servers. That completely does it for all the in-game additions, but there was a new mystery box added this week. It is called the Hot Mystery Box, and it has a whole bunch of awesome new skins. As well, it also added 4 new mythical effects to go with it. I don't know what they are, but, you know, mythical effects, yay! It's not like I've gotten one. There were also 21 new playtime drops. So, just playing the game and you exit out and then you get a new skin or a new shirt. There's like hoodies, there's new shirts, there's a bunch of gun skins, as well as there is new patterns for them. Like, there's all the different types of patterns like seashore and all that. They have digital and a couple new ones, which is always awesome, and you just get these ones for free by playing the game. But that wraps it up. Wasn't much in this update. If I had a hot mystery box, then I would show you guys what's inside it and try to open it, but I don't have one. I haven't had one drop. But that's it for me. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, then let me know why in the comments below. As always, stay saucy, guys.